This is Mr. Ellison again. Thanks for coming out for another episode of Mr. Ellison's Math Minute. Now today what we're going to do in our little online tutorial is we're going to go over area of a circle. Now before we get started, the thing you want to know about a circle is there's one measurement that we're concerned about when we find the area of a circle, and it's something called the radius. Now the radius. Now I like to teach my students that whenever you're dealing with radius, you're dealing with a point from the center of the circle all the way to the outside of the circle. So basically, it's halfway across the circle. It's a point halfway across the circle. Now, I like to, so that my kids don't get confused in class about what a radius is, I like to refer to the radius as whenever someone delivers a pizza. Now, pizza delivery drivers, they have a certain distance they go. And what they'll do is when they set up shop, they'll draw a circle around where their delivery shop is, and the delivery shop will be in the center of wherever that circle is. And the distance from where they are to where they will deliver is the radius. And they'll usually quote on the phone whenever they're making a delivery, oh, we have a 10-mile radius, which means that they'll travel from their shop in one direction 10 miles, and that's it. And they'll drive 10 miles. It could be in any direction. It could be this way. The radius can be this way or that way. Now, there's a formula we use to solve for the area of a circle. And it goes like follows. Area equals pi, which is a number that we're going to discuss in a second, times the radius to the second power. So we take whatever the measurement for the radius is and we square it. Now, pi, the number pi is the number is 3.14. It's a decimal number, and it's a never-ending decimal number. So what I like to do is I like to round to the nearest whole number, and I'll use for pi the number 3. So wherever we're solving for area and we have pi, we're going to use the number 3. Now let's do an example and find the area of this circle. If let's just say our radius for driving to deliver pizza is 12 miles. Now what we're going to do is we're going to plug into our formula a number for pi. Now, pi is going to be 3. And then we have our radius, which is 12 miles. And we're going to plug in 12 here, and we're going to square 12. So actually what we'll get is area equals 3 times, now 12 to the second power is 12 times 12, which is 144. Now that we have a 3 times the 144, we will get area equal to 432. Now, the area that this pizza delivery driver will travel is 432. But since we're dealing with miles, we're going to put our miles. And when we're dealing with area, we're dealing with square units. So now we're going to do 432 miles squared, or 432 square miles. So inside this radius, this pizza delivery driver has an area of 432 square miles with which they'll deliver. And they'll only travel from their shop to the end of their radius, which is 12 miles. Or the point outside of the circle they've drawn, putting them in the center. I hope this was very helpful for you. I hope the little device that I used was helpful. I hope that you guys will be able to use this in your further studies. I'd just like to thank you once again for coming out, and have a wonderful day. I'll see you again soon. Bye.